Look, today on the BNW Show, we go with the best and worst.
Felix, welcome to Best Ball Nation.
Yo, yo, yo! How we doing today? So I think it's just easier to call it BNW. You know, and best and worst. So Topanga. So as you guys might know, I drafted a lot of Najee. Some of them aren't the best lineups. Obviously, got a great second half strength of schedule. It's like a top 6 strength of schedule in the second half of the season. So we could be looking at an amazing second half of the season if they decide to give him an opportunity to be the elite running back that we all know that he can't be. So I have 5 whole lineups on Underdog BBM4. We have I'm not going to say how many we have on DraftKings in the Millie Maker, but we will go over them. And yeah, let's see here. Let's go ahead and hit them with the best ball live. I'll find my first place team on BBM4. Throw that up. Can I? Oh, okay. Oh well. And we'll just do that. That'll be fun. Dennis, my main guy, Dennis. How's that one lineup doing? Let me see. I might still have it pulled up. I should go to the X. Twitter. Messages. Dennis. Let's see here. Will this team still be good? I think it might have held up. Thielen being good still. Laporte had a good week. This was the Jared Goff stack. ASB killing it, yeah. Ooh. Kendrick Bourne being hurt. That actually might be a good thing for. That might be a good lineup for Tyquan Thornton. You okay?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull up whatever StreamYard decides is first. I will never figure out how that works. Okay, so Underdog will be first. So we'll do this. We'll go to our 5 teams that are currently advancing. And we'll go with our first place team that we have. It's got Justin Fields, Derek Carr, Matthew Stafford. I mean, that's a solid QB combo, Not great, but solid. Getting a little points out of all of them. You got CMC, Najee, Travis Etienne, Damian Harris, kind of sucks now. And Khalil Herbert, when he comes back, should have a share of the role of the field. Should have a role when he comes back to the field. He has Chris Olave, Gabe Davis, Rashad Bateman, who they've talked about. He should get more shares of the football. Zay Jones has been hurt, so when he comes back, maybe he gets some more work. Nico has been killing it this year. Chase Claypool. I did not think that Chase Claypool was going to be on my highest scoring team, but he is. And then Puka Nakua as everybody's best, probably late round pick. Puka and Nico being on my highest scoring team makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. So he's bringing along these guys, which is nice. Kyle Pitts, Tyler Higbee, Juwan Johnson, an atrocious 3 tight end room, which might be a good thing. You never know. Like maybe they light it up towards the end of the season kind of thing. Okay, so now we'll go try to find. Okay, I was going to say let's go find the latest 12th place team. ASB Pollard Harris. 749. So we're definitely not even hitting 100 points a week with this team. So my worst team, well, it's probably not my worst team, but the first worst team at the top is a Derek Carr, Tannehill, Ritter. So two of these dudes already booked for the bench. Derek Carr potentially not far behind him. Tony Pollard has been awful this year. I mean, almost as bad as Najee, to be honest with you. Javante, he's starting to come around. Brian Robinson, Jerick McKinnon. When Jerick McKinnon is attached to 16 points to your season, not a great season for this team. ASB, amazing. One of my better calls this year. And then Christian Watson. What can we say about Christian Watson? Is what the fuck? We got JSN. I drafted him for the late season, but you had to get him at that certain spot if you wanted to have him. The price was expensive, but you knew what you were getting when you got him, so you needed to pair him up with elite wide receivers, which is what I was trying to do, drafting, my 7 wide receivers before typically 100. That was the thought process. And, yeah, kind of a disappointment. Godwin, okay. Zay Flowers, okay. Kadarius Toney, butt cheeks. Justin Ross, butt cheeks. Greg Dulcich, 2 IR stints in 1 season. Not great. Chigakonkwo lost his hands. Is working with plastic hands now. And Dawson Knox just hit the IR. A whole 36 points from your tight end group. Not going to cut it. Just not going to cut it. 13-12. Holy cannoli. Dennis, 13-12. I think I'm 100 points down. I see a paw from a cat hanging out from underneath my door. I gotta go litter it. Oh, I'll be right back. Ooh. What was that? Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. So that was the best and worst for my underdog. Unless Harris picks it up, we're kind of fucking toast on underdog. Next up is DraftKings share screen. Oh, I need to pull up my third place team. But anyways, a third place team, I should say. Share screen. So this is my highest scoring team overall. He took a big hit this week again. I think that's the second big hit. No, it's just one big hit. It's got Jalen Hurts, Raheem Mostert, Najee, AJ Brown, Rashid Shaheed, Gabe Davis, Trey McBride, Jordan Addison. I don't know if this is the Millie Maker. Let's find out. This is for the 600K, so the $3 600K. So it has TJ Hawkinson, JSN, George Pickens, Chuba Hubbard, Noah Fant, Samaje Perine, Jacoby Myers, Zay Jones, Leonard Fournette, Ty Chandler, and Hank Bigsby. It's a solid team. And we lost Kirko, which is going to suck for week 13. But apparently I didn't care about week 13 because they both had the same bye week. But, oh man, week 13 is going to be a tough week. But we have a solid 170 point lead over third place. So as long as Jalen Hurts continues to dominate, we should be okay. And if Dobbs can hold us up for a couple weeks, yeah, I guess we're going to rely on JSN, Pickens. I think they already had their bye. I think I could be wrong. I don't remember. So bye. Yeah. I set my highest scoring team on UD. Too bad it's pre-draft. Hey. I think mine's pre-draft too, the highest one. So I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you. Dude, a lot of my teams are good on pre-draft, man. Honestly, I'm probably not gonna. I'm going back and forth. I may not create live content. Uh, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We might just do a show covering news and stuff like that, and talk about instead of doing drafts every day or every time during the pre-draft. Maybe we just discuss team needs, draft strategies. It'll become more of a DK show than a more UD sponsored show or anything like that. Where those people, everybody else has that covered. We're going to try to go into the depths of trying to dominate DK next year instead of getting my ass kicked over and over and over again. So, all right. So that was my highest scoring team in general. Let me exit out of that one. Go over to the X. This is my high score on UD pre-draft. Hit this, hit open image. I know there's a bunch of letters and numbers, so you can find that one very easily. Share screen. TKVAJM, too many letters. Okay. Get my big ass head out of the way. Boom, bada bing. Left, right, where are these? There. Nope, that's not it. Why am I not being able to find? Did they change my presets? They did. There it is. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, no. Edit layout. I want to make me big. That big. Okay. Save. Yes, update layout. I don't. And then we're going to click on the picture and then apply 3 adjust because I'm an idiot. Oh, that works. So you got Justin Fields. Ooh, Jimmy G getting benched for Aiden O'Connell. Dude, that dude holds onto the ball for so long. It's only a matter of time when Jimmy G gets back in there. It may not be for any good because Jimmy G kind of sucks. But yeah, it has Brock Purdy and Justin Fields. And Jahmyr Gibbs, Cam Akers, Brian Robinson Jr., Devin A-Chain, Dante Foreman, and Jerome Ford. My wife is dying. It's okay. You're fine, man. You're coughing. You can't help it. Has AJ Brown, ASB, DJ Moore. She really might die the back there. I don't know. Jacoby Myers, Darnell Mooney, Justin Fields. Justin Fields to pair it up with Mooney and Claypool, which is nice. And, what was Chase Claypool, obviously. DJ Moore. Tyquan Thornton, again, I think is going to be a sneaky, really good play on the second half of the season. Breakout, typical wide receiver 2 second year. And you get, there's no target competition other than the tight ends. Paris Campbell, Bryce Ford Wheaton. I don't know anything about Bryce Ford Wheaton, if he's even made the field or not. George Kittle, Cole Kmet. That's a good 1-2 combo. As you can see, based on your points, is 68 and 64. That's a solid amount. And everybody on your team is produced except for your bottom 3 wide receivers. But again, I think Tyquan can easily, be one of these second half guys. And Paris Campbell, at any point in time, he has the ability to have a breakout game if he stays healthy and is being utilized. Which, is what it is. So this is a pre-draft. So that is one of those fun teams. That whoever wins first in that, dude, that's gonna be a fun sweat. I don't know if I'm gonna make it to the final set, but I got out of my 50 teams, I think I got like 13 in on that, which is so silly. Like it every year, man. Every year, the last 2 years, obviously they have an extra. You can get to third place, but both the years that has been like my most profitable slot. I didn't do any 250s this year, but had I done, my second most profitable competition is the pre-draft. So we'll see. That is an awesome team, though. Other than Jimmy G and Bryce Ford Wheaton. But again, I don't remember much about that guy. Alrighty. What do we got next? So I should make my head smaller? I don't know. We'll see. Present. All right, this is the Millie Maker winning team. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, fine. There. Okay. Okay, so this is my lowest scoring Millie Maker. So this is my lowest scoring team. And it's in the Millie Maker. 777, so less than 100. And if, as I always say, you want to hit 150 to be competitive, to be on the top half of the board, if not winning. And clearly, when you're scoring below 100, you have no shot, absolutely zero shot of being anywhere near the top, as evident of my last place team here. As Herbert, Javante, Najee, Gabe Davis, JSN. I didn't draft much Jonathan Mingo, so one of my small shares of Jonathan Mingo. Chigakonkwo, who has stone brick hands. Quentin Johnson, Bryce Young, Chris Olave, Chuba Hubbard, Bateman, Watson, Cup, Juwan Johnson, Damian Harris, Leonard Fournette, Chase Brown, Samir White, Ty Chandler. This is the epitome of oh man, I love this lineup. But then you really look at it, and it has like a bust at every other pick. Bust. Well, actually, okay. Bust. It's like I love Najee. I love Cup. I love Watson. I love Olave. When I got this team, I was probably fucking celebrating. Who did I get in the first round here? So Cup followed it with Olave because they play week 16. Got a Najee Harris, Christian Watson, Justin Herbert combo. Got the young Quentin Johnson attached to it. JSN attached to this team. Got Javante probably at a steal. Oh, and then they all just shit the bed. I can't control what they do. So a bunch of talent just wasted. Present share screen. So this is my highest scoring Millie Maker lineup. To date. I had a tough day at the office apparently last week, which sucks because we lose Kirk Cousins. And it had Justin J. Rashad White had a decent day. Najee had about as bare minimum RB2 numbers as you can have. Gabe Davis, Josh Downs, DJ Moore, TJ Hawkinson, Sammy Laporta, Nico, Zay Flowers. So this team is fully reliant on CJ Stroud now being able to put up hopefully decent numbers from here on out. It has 22-point lead over Hammock. I'm not really sure. So it could easily be caught by a really bad week. Week 13 is going to be a little tough with Gabe, maybe DJ Moore. I don't remember what his buy is. TJ Hawkinson, Jefferson. Could be a tough week. Who knows? Oh, Tony Pollard's on this team. I like it. I like the team. It just hasn't popped off yet. Obviously, we're fully relying on Stroud. Probably not going to do well. Probably not going to go well. No, let's see. Let's go find my highest third scoring team. Oh, there we go. My highest scoring third place Millie Making winning team. How about that? Oh, it's got Chris Spags in it. So Let me present, share screen. Chris Spags at the top. This guy Spags has 1284. I have 1155, and I am back 7 from third place or second place. I just lost Kirk. God damn it, dude! I apparently only had 8% Kirk Cousins, but he seems to be on all my highest scoring teams. Sucks. But it has Sam Howell, Shad White, Jalen Warren, Jamar Chase, Jalen Waddle, Jordan Addison. This, by the way, this is my third team that I drafted, my second or third team that I drafted in the whole draft. Chase, Waddle, Addison, George Kittle, Logan Thomas, Kirko, Romeo Dubs, Zay Flowers, Tony Pollard, Singletary, Darren Waller, Mike Williams, Damian Harris, Jalen Hyatt, Chase Brown, Zach Evans, and Izzy A. So this is back when I was still on my shit for Chase Brown, Hyatt, and Izzy A. Man, I like this team. I like White. Obviously I like Warren. I obviously like Najee better, but if Hard can pick up his shit a little bit, like I can definitely see us making a move on here. You know what I mean? Take over feces. I don't understand how like I'm moving up the board when I have both Kirk and Mike Williams on this team. Who did you get hurt? Because why am I catching you? I don't know why I'm catching you. Doesn't make any sense. I'm catching them, but I am catching them. Oh well. Oh well. I think the BNW show, it's going to be a shorter show, about 20 to 30 minutes, you know. And as closer as we get to the playoffs, then, you know, we'll start talking. We'll go in depth into our teams, and maybe after Thanksgiving we start going into real detail about how our teams will fare into the playoffs, because then we'll have a clear picture about like who's healthy, who's actually moving in that like the right directions, whose defenses we should be looking, you know, being excited that our teams will be attacking. But for right now, we'll make them short and sweet so that I don't keep your time. Also, I'm sure there's hundreds of other videos you guys got to watch. So, you know, it's been fun. It's been real. It's been real fun. Thanks, Dennis.